Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be providing a market analysis update on Ergo, going over the Bitcoin ratio pair as well as this very key support region. So if you are new to the channel and you want to show some support, please leave a like and subscribe. So I want to first talk about this support region at $1.77. This was the level we turned around off of this correction here in February of 2021. So this was a 55% correction. We came to this level, it turned around, and this was the reversal that we had off to new all-time highs. So this is a very important level, and currently price action is hovering above it by about 8% or so. So if we do come down to this level, which is very possible in the short term, I would expect this to hold and maybe see some sort of bounce off of this level. And I want to note how Ergo in the short term is actually outperforming Bitcoin, which I'll talk about on the Bitcoin ratio pair in just a second here. But I think a bounce off this level, kind of taking out some of these lower highs, would be pretty good for Ergo, and maybe we could see some sort of ending of this short-term decline, this downtrend here, this trend line kind of having resistance every few weeks here. So I'm going to switch over to the Ergo Bitcoin chart. This is the ratio of Ergo to Bitcoin, so it shows basically which asset is outperforming. And currently, you can see we have a few green candles here. Ergo is outperforming Bitcoin on this recent decline. I also want to talk about how we have this double bottom structure in place. If I just draw this line over, you can see how there's very key support here, forming this double bottom. And right now we're moving back up to kind of this consolidation phase and peak that we had in March and April of this year. So if we can start reclaiming some of these highs, maybe get back above this level right here, I think that would be pretty good for Ergo, and it would show how it's kind of outperforming Bitcoin and it's ready to start maybe making its way back up to some of the lower highs on the USD pair. So this isn't necessarily an indication that the USD pair will do well, but if it has relative strength compared to Bitcoin, that is much better than not having that relative strength. And if Bitcoin, say, recovers, then most likely Ergo would bounce much further and would have a bigger and stronger bounce. So that's kind of a positive look for the Bitcoin pair ratio. It looks positive, and that could start leading the USD pair maybe above this trend line and maybe starting to break some of this resistance. However, if we see that kind of fail, so in the event that we're coming, maybe we reject off this and come back down to this level, that would kind of signify how Ergo is underperforming Bitcoin and starting to reject. And in that event, I would expect this level here at $1.70 to lose support. So if we lose this as support, there's really not much support all the way down. We can see how we went from practically 80 cents to this $1.70 level in just a few days or so. If I take a measured move, there was really only 5 or 6 days of trading action between this level here. So there's not much support until we get back down to this consolidation area, which is most likely going to be support around $1. So if you see that level loss, most likely we have a continuation of this longer term downtrend, and I would expect the $1 level to hold as support for the next area of interest. So that's the end of my analysis on Ergo. I hope you guys do enjoy, and as always, I will see you in the next one.